Simi. He's driving the Stedman Steel, Bryson Industrial Equipment Special. Starting on the outside will be the 3 of Chuck Fry out of St. Cloud. Once again, let's hear it for Billy Pratt. He's your late model feature winner. Starting third on the field tonight will be Ron Adams in the number 18 out of Holly Hill. Doug Samion out of Orlando will be in the 09. Johnny Love in the 86 out of Winter Garden. Johnny sponsored by the Vine Acres Nursery. Dano Winnett will be driving the number 40. Dano comes in from Palm Bay in the Anderson and Houston Painting Stealth Guard Special. Mike Pepler will be in the 81. Mike's out of Winter Springs. He is sponsored by R.K. Edwards Incorporated. Bill Gibbons will be driving the 33. Bill's out of Melbourne in the Bill & Sons Exxon car. Richard Richards out of Vero Beach will be in the 66. He's sponsored by Indian River Battery, Coastal Ornamental and Iron Works, Callaghy Tires, Discount Auto Parts of West Vero, and AC Automotive. Kenny Wilson will be in the 84. Kenny comes in from Orlando in the Bedroom Land Special. Chris Allen will be in the number 25. Eddie Shaw of Merritt Island in the 98, and then rounding out the field will be Tom Thompson in the number 43. All right, getting set to turn loose here. It's 15 laps of racing. And there's the green. Here we go. This should be a good one here. Jeff Wright grabbing the early advantage. Whoa, watch it, watch it. Chuck Wright bouncing off the wall. We got Kenny Wilson, he's spun around over there. Bill Gibbons trying to get out of the way of everybody. Now we've got Chris Allen in the wall in the 25. And I think we need a caution to get some semblance of order out of this mess. All right, here's the green. We are underway. The battle shapes up at least on the early lap here to be for second. Ron Adams in the Dodge trying to hang on to that spot, and they did not get a start. All right. Gary Lake looks the field over once more. And there is the green. We're underway. Bumping and banging down into turn one. Jeff Wright with the early lead. Doug Samion on the charge down on the inside of the racetrack. Oh, watch it here through 3 and 4. Doug Samion trying to get the lead away from Jeff Wright. Ron Adams is right there to push him through. Mike Pepler's worked his way up to 4th, and here comes the 66 of Richard Richards into the 5th spot. Jeff Wright getting punted up the racetrack a little bit through 3 and 4. Samion has the lead right now. Adams is second. Here's Pepler trying to take the 3rd spot away from Jeff Wright. Richard Richards is right there looking for some room as well. Samion maintains the advantage about 2 car lengths as they work off at turn 2. Pepler's taking over 3rd. Here comes the 66 of Richards. He wants to get the 4th spot away from Jeff Wright, and we got a battle now for 2nd as Pepler begins to close in on the 81 car, the 18 car of Ron Adams. Doug Samion still looking for that first bomber win. Continues to set the pace. They'll line him up nose to tail for 2nd through 5th. And back a few car lengths to Johnny Love running in the 6th spot. Again, Pepler takes a look to the inside on Ron Adams. Can't find the room. Samion again begins to assert himself in that lead. Opens it up about 6 car lengths now over Adams, and these Jeff Wright, don't count him out of it. He's staying right in the hunt back there in 5th. Here's the halfway signal, halfway in tonight's Bomber feature. Ooh, we got one car having some problems. Dano Winnett in the 40. And I think he's come unglued coming off a 4 here. It's off the pace, heads down to the infield. Fear to drop any fluid on the tracks, will stay under green. Richard Richards trying to work the outside on Pepler. Now he's got Jeff Wright underneath him again. Oh, he almost banked it off the wall on a backstretch. And Richards really, he has got a push development in that 66 car now as he tries to gather it back in. Jeff Wright back up into the 4th spot in the 50 car, and he starts to draw a bead on Pepler. Pepler still trying to find room on the inside on Ron Adams. Doug Samion continues with the lead. He'll put a lap on Tom Thompson. Doug Samion looking to get his first win in the Bomber Division after moving up from the 4-cylinder Bomber class late last year. All right, the 2 to go signal is out this time. 2 laps to go for Doug Samion in the 09. The battle still raging for that 2nd spot as Richards pulls off the track in the 66, gives up the 5th spot. White flag out, 1 to go. Here's this battle for 2nd. Ron Adams trying to hang on. 3 cars duking it out right there. Doug Samion is about to pick up his first win in the Bomber Division. He'll get the checker. 2nd spot will go to Adams. 3rd to the 81 of Pepler. Spot to the 18 of Ron Adams. Coming home 3rd, it'll be the 81 of Mike Pepler. 4th spot to the 50 of Jeff Wright. And 5th to the 86 of Johnny Love. There's everybody, Doug Samion. He finally gets one in the Bomber Division after a bunch of wins out here in the 4-cylinder Bombers.